Good morning, y'all. My name is Clair Byrd, for those who don't know me. I grew up at Washington Street, and then we moved to Nashville, Franklin. I moved after I got married and lived there for 6 or 7 years, and then we've just been back a couple of years, and I've really enjoyed being back with everybody and getting to know new people, and I'm happy to be here with y'all this morning as well. So today I wanted to just briefly talk with y'all about a verse that means a lot to me, and that is Philippians 4:8. And that verse says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence or anything worthy of praise, think about these things." And I wanted to talk about this verse in particular this morning because it has really meant a lot to me over the last year. So, of course, I've always known about this verse, but over the last year, I've really tried to have my kids focus on this verse a lot more. Something came up and it made me want them to focus on positivity, and so I brought this verse up to them, and in doing so we looked up even more words that would be words that we could think on and try to focus on, and we also found praiseworthy, morally right, free of contamination, factual, genuine, worthy of honor, beautiful, and delightful. And those were definitions of some of the first words in the actual verse. And so, like I said, I did this for my kids, and I think it's been great for them. But they're kids, and so I have to remind them, hey, let's find this about it. Let's look at what's lovely. But for me, I think it has meant even more because I have really spent my time. When I end up in a situation, whether it be with family or with co-workers, just any kind of situation where I start to get negative about it and get down on a situation or a person or whatever, if I can turn it around and say, what is factual, what is lovely, what is praiseworthy about this person or this situation, it has made a huge difference for me, just to try to find the positive in every situation and in every person. And also, I work as a school counselor with teenagers, and so it's been really helpful in my talks with them as well, because I can talk to teenagers about their situations, and a lot of times I can put that focus on what is the good or where is the good, or if they can't find any good, then how do we move in that direction? How do we make this a situation that is more lovely, more beautiful, more praiseworthy? How do we get to a good situation in our life from where we are right now? So overall, this verse has just has really been with me over the last year, and I hope continues to stay with me because I feel like it's made a big difference in just my perspective in general and has been a really good thing. And then also, when I was thinking of what verse I wanted to talk about with y'all today, this really seemed like a timely verse because of the current discord among people in our society. Because I feel like, even though I don't have the knowledge or the answers on what's going on in our society and don't pretend to know how to fix everything, I think if we could just try to see what is lovely about people and what is true and what is pure, if we put our focus on finding the good in people, instead of thinking about what we disagree on and getting really focused on the negative, then it can be a positive for us all. And so I just thought maybe that would be a good thing for me to talk a little bit about today. And obviously, I don't manage this 100% of the time because we're humans and we're fallible, and so we're not gonna get it right all the time. But I think if we can just keep this in the back of our mind to look on the good and look on the lovely in people and in situations, then it can really help all of us. So I hope that that's been just a good little verse to talk about with y'all today, and thank you for listening.